Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today's card was inspired to me by Sandy McIver. She is awesome. It was unbelievable. I saw that in my feed and I'm like, oh my. So it is watercolor in bleach. She called that Sepia technique because of the brown and that. But let's get going. So first thing you want to do is take your watercolor paper and you want to wet it first. I hope I get enough water in this here. Here we go. So I'm going to wet this here a bit. And then we're going to use soft suede. And I put ink there. So we're gonna just really marble this. See, it's no right and wrong. Some of them I thought, oh my goodness, it was too dark at place or too light. And see, I just do some drop like this, and you just marbleize your background. Even if you get some line like I did there, it's perfectly fine. Really, you want the more character, the better it is. And I just go till I see I get whatever that I want. Just make sure that you get everything like antique-ish in the brown there, and you're going to be in good shape. And that's going to curl, so you can dry it with your embossing heat gun, or you can let it dry. And I like to let it dry. So you can see it's all just lines and that. So I would let this dry. Now let me remove this. And to speed up the process, I got a few here done. See, they all look different colors. Here it almost looks like I get different tone. I just use one color. This one get a lot of line, this one less. I think the more the better it is, you know, more. So we're going to use the one with the big line that I almost tossed this one out, but I'm going to do that one. Now I'm using the stamp set. You get this. I'm using, oops, let's remove this. We have to use Stays On. Stays On, it's the best ink for watercolor. I think that's the only ink that Stampin' Up carry for watercolor. Now I'm going to put that right. This one I'm going to put it a little bit higher because I'm going to put the greeting in the bottom. So you give a good press because you really want that flower dark. Now when you're done with this, now what you're going to do, it's take your aqua painter. Again, we're going to use some of the ink and go from the bottom and brush some color. So you're going to bring like the petal. Give some dimension to your petal. So now when you're done with all this, you're going to let it dry. So it's a lot of drying section in between. How can I, because watercolor, the paper, it gets some cotton in it and it's absorbed the water, and you're going to have to give it a chance to soak in and dry. I just go from the bottom of the line and then push it up. You don't want too much water on this. And then I would do all the flower. When that it's all done, I get this, and really you can blend it even better, but you want your paper to be completely dry before you're going to do the next step. I need my rack. If not, if you don't let it dry completely, when you put your bleach, it's going to bleach too much. The bleach going to go with the water and just absorb, and it's too much. You want a fine brush. In here, I get bleach, Clorox bleach, and you want to have your bleach store in a dry place. The when you work with bleach, the temperature, the humidity going to make a thing. So that's why bleach always come in like a container that it's not see-through, because the light will affect the bleach too. So like when I'm done with this, I won't save this. I'm going to toss that out because it's clear it would lose the power of the bleach. So I'm using a fine tip brush. I use a bigger one, and it don't work good. So I just want a tiny bit of bleach. Now I'm going to bring the bleach just on top. You don't see it first till it dries, so don't think it's not working. It's just till it dry, it won't really show. And then if you keep on adding and adding, well, then your flower is going to be all white. Like here, I get too much bleach. I didn't. You want to dip in the bleach and then go here and tap it. So then, and then I just go around my line. I don't want no big drop on my brush of the ink, of the bleach. So then I would do all this. And see, some of them even turn blue. It depends what it grab, I guess. So we're going to keep on going here. And in the center, I'm going to do a bit here and dark that out later maybe. So this, it's a little bit of fussing between all the steps, but ooh, how I love this. I think I had something on this pencil, on this, that's why I get all the blue. I'm pretty sure that it's why. I must have had something on that brush, because the other one I don't have that blue. So you see the bleach get a big play in this. So I just go at the line, and then if you want like the, let's say you get the sunlight coming, you can put it a bit darker at some place. And here I'm just going to touch a little bit my and a bit on top there. Put the bottom. Et voila. See, now I get pretty much the look that I wanted. And as it dries, though, it's going to play a little bit more. Trust me, it's going to light up. You're going to say, huh, I didn't notice that. Well, it will light up. Here we go. Now, we're going to remove this, and that would have to dry completely again. And I get my embossing tool here. Just speed this up a little bit. Now we're going to use our embossing buddy, and we're going to emboss. So let's, here we go. And I'm going to use this same, you are remarkable. We're going to use this stamp, and we will stamp our greeting with that. Oh, see, I had some bleach. It was not dry, and see it move. So that's why I like to leave it dry by itself. So I could always maybe blend this here a bit. It's okay. So that's why you want to let it dry completely. Now I get, you are remarkable. I'm going to take this. We're going to stamp that right here. And we're going to take our white embossing powder. I think I rocked my stamp a little bit too much. Here we go. Now let's emboss this. Cindy had done a lot of element on her card. I'm going way more simple. On my blog, I will have a link of when I put this card, I'm going to have Cindy's link of her card. You're going to see how remarkable it is. That go perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my favorite stamp set. I'm sure you could guess. Yes, it is the Timeless Elegant. And I'm going to use, I'm using the grid. I'm going to do that in the black. So I'm using Stays On. I just go here and there. It's no right and wrong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be an odd number. And I'm going to come right here. Here we go. Now I'm going to use the soft suede again. And I will stamp from, again, the Timeless Texture, the filigree there. I think this she had embossed it with white. And it was a different flower. Here we go, my friend. So now I could take, because the center it's all white, you can take your marker, the soft suede. You just want to make sure that bleach is very dry though. And you can see this here was all the little line. That's what I would do. And now it's not dry enough because it turned blue. So what I'm going to do, I think I would take my soft suede here and add a little bit in the center here. Here we go. Et voila, my friend. I think it's... I love this. I absolutely love every effect on this card. See, both of them, very different. The sponging, still the same thing. So this is it, my friend, how to do the bleach with the watercolor. Hope this inspire you as much as Cindy inspired me. Thank you so much for stopping by, and for all your product, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Thank you so much and have a lovely day, my friends.